looks like they're calling for 4 to 6 inches periodically through the night and tapering off in the morning. So we're gonna have to run a night shift and the day shift. And I'm gonna need the night shift people to go home early at noon, come back at 6, and we'll start picking up operations again after that. I'm John Mounier. I'm the street supervisor with the Town of Paker. We want to look at the arterials first and make sure that those are open and in good condition, and then as the storm moves in and through, and if we're up to speed with everything, we'll break off into the collectors, which are the minor arterials, and then early in the morning, then I also want the guys to go ahead and hit their school bus routes, say about 4 o'clock or so, give them a couple hours to get through it all. I'm in charge of snow removal operations, which includes equipment and operators, and we keep the roadways open and in good condition. You guys have to pay special attention to up on here on Hilltop. That's really an exposed area there, and we get a lot of blowing snow and ice conditions. So let's make sure we got guys going through there every couple hours to make sure that's open. There's nothing down or out of service, it's just minor repairs. And Scott, since you're on the day shift, if you can have the guys go through and double check everything before the nighttime comes, I'll do that. Check the plows, the bits, all the fluid levels. We have several weather stations throughout the town of Paker. We also use additional outlying weather stations to kind of formulate an idea of which way the weather's moving and how much moisture the storm might actually contain and how long it will last. Prior to a snow event, we'll check out the trucks, we'll keep a close eye on the weather, watch for changing conditions, and we've got weather stations that monitor the actual road temperature and the moisture content. And we'll apply, in some cases, magnesium chloride to prevent icing on superstructures such as bridges and the elevated portions of roadways. A pre-trip inspection consists of checking the entire piece of equipment out. You'll usually start with the fluid levels, the oil, the transmission, the hydraulic. Then you'll move on to the lights. Then from there you'll actually check the physical structure of the truck, the plow, look for any damage, anything that might cause a problem while you're in service.
Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the roads are starting to get slick, and rush hour is starting to get going. and heavy. I'm Mark Lindgren, and I'm a snowplow driver for the Town of Paker. Next couple hours, we're going to be making sure the roadways are safe for the public. Actually, we'll be laying down mag chloride on the route I run, basically on all bridges. We're actually going to start Main Street to Jordan and run Jordan to Lincoln Avenue and run Lincoln Avenue north on Jordan again to Continent Drive.
A big part of the job is staying flexible and adapt to new situations and circumstances, and scheduling employees for on-duty and off-duty hours to get rest and to basically cover the town. You never know from one minute to the next what the storm's going to produce. And you might need a full crew on from 1 hour to a minimal staff 2 hours later. And that's typically gets pretty hard on the guys because their schedules are pretty much up in the air all winter long.
Take the corner here to the right. I'll be on the inside, taking everything, rolling it like from this curve here, rolling it over. Brad's going to be in the middle and Ron's going to be in the back. We try to take the whole road at one shot. We're going to go up, take Main Street all the way out to the eastern boundary, and then come all the way back by and go all the way out here to Lincoln, and then turn around and come back again. Got to overcompensate, and like we do a lot of, we call dipping and diving in between, like coming up right in front of us here. I'll stay way over to the left, clear this lane, and I'll have to turn back out to miss the medium. But when I come back down on the other side, here again, that whole road's going to be clear where people have to turn through the intersection. We got on the road about 6:30. We hit it once then, Hilltop and Hess. We hit it again, probably about 9 or 9:30. Really started coming down hard about 11. And then we were back on it again about 11. And I gotta say about 1 o'clock I was on it, and now we'll be back on it again before our shift's over. So we'll hit that 5 times before we go home. And the biggest problem with Hilltop Hess is it's out in the open. We're gonna get, if we get any wind at all, we're gonna get some drifting and blowing across the road, and it'll get real slippery. It'll get more snow than a lot of the roads in town, so we really stay on that one to keep it open. It's been one of them storms right now. It hasn't let up for about almost 5 hours, so it's gonna be a slow commute this morning for everybody.
You're going to want to definitely leave early for work or school this morning. There are a whole bunch of delays, though, Several school districts, including Cherry Creek, Douglas County, Littleton, and now Aurora Public Schools on delayed starts today.
Slick and snow covered around the metro, as well as outside the city limits. Snow-packed areas. Here we go again. 2 inches of snow to tell you about from overnight, and of course the nastiness is left on these roads.
Oh, I enjoy plowing snow a lot. I mean, especially at night. I mean, you can really see what you do. I've got a 10-foot blade on the front and I believe a 10-foot wing, so I can cover a pretty good area with this truck in one swipe. If I have to branch off from the other guys, I can pretty much clear a residential street in 2 passes. Usually about 4 o'clock you hit a wall where you need to get out of the truck for about 15-20 minutes and just walk around. Usually we'll stop in at one of the gas stations, get a bottle of water, fresh soda or something like that, a little something to eat, walk around out in the cool air. It wakes you up and then we're pretty good for the rest of the next couple hours we have to go. But there's times it gets hard, especially when it's snowing real hard at night. You stare at that all night long in the lights. It gets hard on your eyes. For the most part, the general public has been pretty good to us. We've gotten compliments from people when we go in a restaurant to eat. They'll come up and tell us nice job. They appreciate what we do. I gotta bust some ice off that other side.
Okay, how's the truck? Everything good on it?
Yeah. I had to change the wiper blade. I lost that wiper blade last passenger side.
Okay.
I'm running like a dream, so.
Good deal.
But I had to keep the defrost on high all night because I have so much ice buildup. It's unreal.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it going pretty good then. Is that pin doing all right?
Yeah, I just checked it. Cotter pin, everything's in there.
Okay. All right.
187 miles. 61.6 gallons of fuel. 187 miles.
Playing around again this morning?
Yeah. Pretty good.
They said it was snowing practically all night, so they made about 5 or 6 rounds on their routes. So basically we're just taking over and trying to keep the roads plowed off to the best of our ability.
What are you expecting this morning? A lot of traffic,
A lot of-
ice,
A lot of traffic, and hopefully the traffic runs smooth. This time.
yeah.
We have heavy volume in the mornings and the evenings. Most motorists don't realize that these trucks can weigh up to 55 or 60,000 pounds and can't stop very easily or quickly. It's really essential for the public to know that we're out there performing a job to make the roadways safe for everybody. And I'd like to encourage them to be a little more patient, perhaps stay back from the vehicle or the equipment. Don't crowd them in and don't try to pass them. Just let them do their job and they'll be on their way. And hopefully you can be on your way as well.
We're trying to clear the road and make it easier for them to travel on and safer. For example, like the three of us running together, if you just give us a little room, we're going to be in and out of your way and nothing flat, and one whole half of the road's going to be clear. By the time we turn around and come back down the other half, and you can be on your way.
It takes a lot of time to stop if you have to have a sudden stop. Especially dealing with heavy traffic.
I mean, you see people spin out. Last winter, just on this same stretch back there, we had I believe it was a young man, come around the corner coming too fast. We could see his headlights. And by the time I stopped and he stopped underneath my blade. We never hit, but he come real close.
These operators are good, but they could still use your help and patience while they're working the snow. When the snow flies, be assured that there are men and equipment on the roads taking care of business long before most people start their day. We make every attempt we can to keep our infrastructure open and in good condition to move people from the town of Parker on their way.